For singing, bringing back some of those old songs, complete with their period costumes. That's wonderful. Were those not costumes? Okay. I wanted to share an update I just got from the city. The police department reports that their toilet was stolen from the station. They said they're working on it, but they have nothing to go on. So our thoughts will be with the police as they search for their toilet. Up next, we invite Eugene Beckman to the stage to share some of his songs and stories.
Good evening. I turned a year older here last week, so I get to sit down while I play. Okay, this is a Dolly Parton number written back in '69 called Daddy Was an Old-Time Preacher Man. Daddy was an old-time preacher man. He preached the word of God throughout the land. He preached plain a child could understand. Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man. He told the people of the need to pray. He talked about God's wrath and judgment day. He preached about the great eternity. He preached hell so hot you could feel the heat. Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man. He preached the word of God throughout the land. He preached plain a child could understand. Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man. Revivals and camp meetings went for weeks. Folks came from all around to hear him preach. He said to save one soul was worth it all, but the aisles were always filled at altar call. Daddy was an old-time preacher man. He preached the word of God throughout the land. He preached plain a child could understand. Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man. Daddy preached the word and never asked for pay. He said that the Lord would provide a way. We never had much, but we got by, because the Lord was on my daddy's side. Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man. He preached the word of God throughout the land. He preached plain a child could understand. Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man. Yes, Daddy was an old-time preacher man. Thank you. Years ago, when I was in confirmation instruction, we only studied from the King James Version of the Bible, which is still my favorite. One of those favorite passages that I remember from years ago that I still like is Jesus tells his disciples, "In my Father's house are many mansions. I go and prepare a place for you, that where I am, there ye may be also." Recent versions of the Bible have changed the word mansions to rooms, abodes, dwelling places. But you know something? I still want that mansion. That's why I like this old gospel hymn, "An Empty Mansion." Here I labor and toil as I look for a home, just a humble abode among men. While in heaven a mansion is waiting for me, and a gentle voice pleading, come in. There's a mansion now empty, just awaiting for me, at the end of life's troublesome way. Many friends and dear loved ones will welcome me there, by the door of that mansion someday. Ever thankful am I that my Savior and Lord promised unto the weary sweet rest. Nothing more could I ask than a mansion above, there to live with the saved and the blessed. There's a mansion now empty, just awaiting for me, at the end of life's a troublesome way. Many friends and dear loved ones will welcome me there, by the door of that mansion someday. When my labor and toiling have ended below, and my hand shall I folded in rest, I'll exchange this old home for a mansion up there, and invite the archangel as guest. There's a mansion now empty, just awaiting for me, at the end of life's a troublesome way. Many friends and dear loved ones will welcome me there, near the door of that mansion someday. Yes, I'll greet you by my mansion someday. Thank you very much.